Hi, today we have Mr. Charmond Tsang, the Chief Commercial Officer of DCConnect Global. Mr. Charmond, thank you for sparing us your time and giving us this opportunity to interview you.
Right. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
How do you feel about the Apricot 2025 event and what are your main key takeaways from this event?
I'm so excited to be here because I think this year, 2025, is the best year that I ever had. I've been to the Apricot 3 times. This is my 3rd time here. I think from this year, we see a lot of industry experts, telco carriers, and all the people in the internet industry all come here with a lot of good discussion. I think that the vibe is really, really good here. I think what I see from this year, I see a lot more people demanding more and more better services, more competitive price, more collaborations, and more advanced way to do things. There are a couple of things we talk about in IPv6, then securities, they are all very interesting. I joined a couple of panel discussion and listened to the experts on the panel discussions about the future of the internet. I think it's amazing. A lot of good insight. I mean, we hear a lot of things from the people from the industry. Good insight, a lot of takeaway. I think it's worth to come here.
Okay, Mr. Charmond, could you briefly introduce what are the services and products that you guys are actually offering?
Right. Okay. Let me have some description and about DCConnect. Right. So what we do, we are in connectivity business. We are also in software SaaS business as well. In terms of connectivity, we build a global POPs, and then we use layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 backbone to connect all the POPs together, and we build an SDN service on top of this. So we have a portal that we built by ourselves, and using the portal, basically this is just an SDN platform, and you can order inquiry, place order, and do all the things for connectivity requirement from the portal. So it's instant provisioning, everything like that can be done on the portal. We do offer data center to data center interconnectivity, also data center to cloud on-ramp, as well as data center to internet as well. So I think we do everything automatically. We are a company that we develop automation, so we don't believe legacy network anymore because this is the way how we see the network services are evolving. Years ago, we see companies like the cloud provider like AWS and Azure, they're offering everything through a portal. Now, the next logical move will be, why can network operator do the same things, right? Why can't you give your customer the same user experience that you can get from a cloud? So that's why what we are doing. So we build our network from the ground zero with the idea, with the aims of we want to do it automatically. We use API, we use SDN, we use API to talk to a lot of different partners. Okay, another thing that what we do differently is because we are a strong believer in collaboration. We believe we cannot just build a network by DCConnect by our own. We need collaboration. That's why in our SaaS business model, we work with a lot of like-minded carriers. They also using SDN. We use API to connect it to each other, which are based on the Sonata LSO standard as well. So we've been very successful in building up a lot of API partners. We have a lot of tier 1 telcos as a partners, a lot of very focused but very good ASP provider. So all across the different places. So that's why we onboard a lot of new customers last year. So that's why we're doing very great. So that's why we can offer network connectivity service as well as a SaaS service, because we have a business model that can do white label for our portal. So our customer can enjoy using our software to provide their automated services.
Okay, that's very good. And lastly, as the CCO of DCConnect Global, what do you think are the prominent trends that you are actually noticing that is shaping the current telecom and also the IT infrastructure?
Well, I think last year, a lot of incidents happened in the global submarine network. And last year, a lot of cable cuts, and everyone started talking about resilience, security, and all that, right? We know that at one time, the internet was almost break down because of so many cables were down. From this perspective, right, we think we need to build a better network. But if you want to build a better network, unless you have unlimited resources, right, you can buy a lot of new cable and things like that, but with limited budget, limited resources. And if you still want to provide resilient network, that's why come back to the basic idea. You need partners to help you with that. You need a better technology to help you to work with partner more effectively. So is it in line with how DCConnect always believes? So we believe in collaboration, number one. We believe in automation, number two, right? We believe in working with other partners, different part of the world, come together and form a better network. No matter you are providing internet services or you are providing carrier services, point-to-point, whatever. So with this sort of ability, with this sort of partners around, that is the way I think we start seeing the need for this sort of collaboration between partners. And I think it's something that we'll see more and more people will come together and try to work together. Another thing that I can see that built up rapidly over the last 6 months is about the AI initiative. Everyone talk about AI now. So what is AI for telecom operator, right? I think nowadays all the telco, all the CEO and CTO of any of the telcos, you must ask them this question: what is your AI strategy? They must have an AI strategy. Otherwise, you must have it, right? There's no otherwise. So you must have an AI strategy in the company. So that's why everyone start talking about it. At the end of the day, what does it mean to us? Right? Some telcos are benefit from being having AI related services. Now we start seeing GPU farms happening. With GPU farm, that means demand for connectivity, not small bandwidth, not gigabit bandwidth. It's talking about terabit bandwidth to build a GPU farm. So this benefit telco, this benefit connectivity provider like us, right? So that was the sort of thing we see is happening. So we see, especially this year, when we have Apricot in Malaysia. And Malaysia AI initiative is huge, right? Especially in Johor, there's a lot of things going on. So I'm glad that this year Apricot is actually carried out in KL, because we do see a lot of people from Malaysia, from local people that talk about that, and we have good discussion about the AI initiative. Everything is very, very interesting. So I'm glad that this year actually picked the right pace, and it's good everyone will start talking about AI. Every single telco must have AI strategy.
So what would be the DC Connect Global's like AI initiatives?
Well, we do have something to do with that because we are involved in the connectivity for the GPU farms, right? And at the same time, we are not only doing the AI related, we are also doing some Web3 related business as well. One of the services that we offer and developing is called Televerse, which is a decentralized Web3 network. So the idea is to build a decentralized network that could leverage all the different partners. Nowadays, existing infrastructure, they're all centralized, right? A telco owns everything, right? If a telco wants to work with another partner, right, sometimes they don't want to do it because it's off-net to them, right? But for on-net business, they own everything. It's really very centralized. Now, we are thinking about the way how we see Web3. What is Web3? Everyone have a different definition, right? But what I'm saying is we can let more and more telcos to put their resources into a shared network, right? Using blockchain technology, using all the latest crypto technology, right? Zero knowledge, EVM technology, all the ITN, so that you can build a decentralized network, but you can still do business, right? Through the online chain. So we also introduced an idea called the DAO, which is Decentralized Autonomous Organization. That is the sort of thing that when we build that decentralized web network, the DAO will be the mechanism to make it working, to have the governance of the Web3 network. So we are building all this together, right? And then we've been doing this project for the last 2 years. We have some showcases in some international events as well for the DAO project. So we're still listening to people, carrier and partner, to give us some feedback about the product. We have tokenomics. We talk about some utility token as well. So that is the sort of thing that we'll be introducing. But yes, stay tuned to our website and you'll see more coming from us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charmond.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me here again.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.